Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an Acer laptop. This is an Acer Spin 3. The exact model is that Spin 3 SP314-21. And in this video I'm going to take you on a step-by-step how you can open it up and how you can add extra storage, or inclusively if you want to remove the main storage to increase it, you can do that too. And what are the options and limitations that you have in this laptop. I see many people call Acer call center and they see like, oh no, you maximum can go with 500 gig storage. That's not true. That's just bogus. We have upgraded this laptop for our clients many times and with no problem. Just remember, if you remove the main storage in here, you have to reinstall your Windows freshly installed from the USB boot drive. I have made a video how to create your Windows 10 or Windows 11 USB boot drive. I made another video how to properly install the Windows without getting any of those extra bloatware. I'll leave those links in the video description in case you want to do yours. Alright, but in this video, again, if you don't want to touch your Windows and just want to add an extra storage, you can do that too without any backup or anything like that. All your files are going to be left the way it was before. You're just going to have an extra partition. Alright, with all those set, let's turn it off. Make sure you back up your files if you want to remove the main storage. Flip it upside down. Grab yourself the screwdriver set that you have. I picked the screwdriver set, and from this tool set, I'll be using a Phillips number 1. If you get the Pro set, they will include you with an opening tool and some tweezers. If not, grab yourself a guitar pick. A metallic guitar picks are suitable to opening cases and covers. Alright. Down here, we're going to see a whole bunch of screws. We're going to start from one corner. We're going to remove all the screws. All the screws are the same size and height, so don't worry about mismatching them. So go ahead and remove all of them and keep them in a single pile. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking that like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and motivates me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. I appreciate that. Alright, now that we're almost done, but I've finished removing all the screws here. Alright, now that we got the screws removed, we're going to grab the opening tool, in this case the guitar pick. We're going to start from the front end of the laptop. You should always start from the corner, and we're going to stick it right in between the bottom cover and the palm rest. We're going to twist it, and we're going to hit that click sound. That's what you want to hit. As you see, I'm only pushing in about 2 or 3 millimeters of the guitar pick. I'm not sticking the whole guitar pick in. I'm working around, I hit those big nice click sounds. Work yourself on the corners. Go to the back corner where we have the rear line. Just work around the rear line right there. You hear those nice big click sound. Don't worry, you're not breaking anything. Go to the next corner. There we have it. Now you're going to put it down, grab from the corner, work it around, and it will release the bottom corner. There's a big tough magnets in here. Alright, now down here we have the whole inside of the laptop. Right away I can see a Western Digital. I think it's a Western Digital, this one. I see no brand on it. There's no brand on it. But it looks like a Western Digital, I believe. Oh, it's a Samsung. So on a PCB, I see it says Samsung right there. Alright, so there's a Samsung NVMe right in here. This one is 256 gig. Now, I see another space right over here which they didn't provide any screw. You can buy an M.2 screws. I'll leave the link in the video description in case you want to purchase yours. You can grab any NVMe. Both of them are NVMe. These are Gen 3 NVMe's. You can grab a Gen 4 NVMe. It will work fine, but as a Gen 3 spec. These are 500 gig for demonstration I have right here. You can press up to 2 terabyte NVMe. I will not say 4 terabyte will work, but it will overheat because you need a dissipation heatsink for a 4 terabyte. And there's not enough space to put any sort of heatsink on the NVMe on this laptop. So I would recommend you go 2 terabyte on here, and 2 terabyte you can go in here with a total of 4 terabyte with no problem. Alright, so how do you install the NVMe? Very simple. Just grab your choice of NVMe. I would recommend the Samsung Pros. Those are this Samsung Pro 980 Pro. They're really good. 990 Pro, they are good too. All you want to do, make sure the notch on the NVMe matches the notch right on the DIMM. You do not need to disconnect the battery to do any upgrade, but if you're paranoid, you think you're going to drop a screwdriver over on the board, you can just pull this jack backward evenly and it will disconnect. But to put it back in, just straight in. I see many people try to remove this one out and put it back in sideways, and they made a short on the motherboard and they killed it. So there's a more chance of you going wrong with this than trying to work safely. All right, so make sure the notch on the NVMe matches the notch right on the DIMM. You want to bring it down in 45-degree angle inside the jack, push it all the way in, and the NVMe stays up like this in 45-degree angle. So it's springly, nice there. While you bring it down, the screw hole has to match right there, has to be aligned. Once it's aligned, sometimes on the box where you buy NVMe, they provide you with a screw. If they don't, I'll leave the link for the new for the screws. You can just put the screw right over, and there we have it. Now you have an extra 2 TB. If you want 1 TB, whatever storage you have in here, it will show up on your computer, or you might have to activate or format it. Now, if you want to remove the main storage, same thing. Remove one screw from here. Then you can see this one too is a nicely comes up in a 45-degree angle. You want to pull it backward. Do not yank it up towards the ceiling, otherwise you're going to break the DIMM or the SSD. So you can remove this one again with a higher capacity, and then, but again, if you do that, you have to reinstall Windows on it. So bring it down in 45, all the way inside the connector, down, and put the single screw that goes right over, right there. So this is a demonstration. I'm not actually going to install it. So we're going to remove and pull back, and there we have it. Yeah, put that to one side. Once you're done with that, if you have disconnected the battery, plug it back in, grab the bottom cover, put it right on top, push the corners, make sure you hear those nice big click sounds on the back, on the side, in the corner, and just like that. Next, to finish it off, is to just put the bottom screws all around it. Again, I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or request, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm just going to finish up putting up the bottom screws, and that should cover up today's video.